And start. Alright. Welcome back. Sorry about no video yesterday. I was getting a haircut and it took way longer than it should have. So yeah, I am back. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the images from yesterday. Pass it back. So yeah, today I am kind of going to work on fixing, first of all, a few issues. First of all, these eyes are wildly, horribly done. This eye is too small and it's more angled than this one. So I need to figure out the compromise there. The other thing is, what's it called? I might need to figure out the hair a little bit better. But obviously the main thing is I'm gonna, make the clothes, and I don't like these forearms that much. Like, this one is fine, I guess, right? But this one is definitely, I feel like something needs to be done maybe about it. It needs to be a little bit thicker. Yeah, and also I think it needs to be angled more kind of this way. Whoops, wrong thing. Do. Alright, so yeah, let me just start. Oh boy, okay. Yes. I have no clue who's barking out there. Okay, so to start, one thing that I can definitely do is I can try and resize the size. So let's make it a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Again, the angled nature of it is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Now I just need to kind of soften it up. Where are the eyes? These are fine, these are fine, these are fine. That looks interesting. Oh, I feel like if I color this in a little bit, it might actually look a little bit more interesting than I give it credit for. Whatever, that's for next time. I'm not doing anything fancy because I haven't done this in a while. But there we go. That's the layer. Do. All right. Oh boy. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da. Nah. This needs to be kind of more like that here. Ba-ba-ba. And then this needs to be also done a little bit differently. I know it's to be easier to draw a whole new eye, but I kind of I'm a little bit too afraid of actually doing that. This angle's also in and of itself too soft, which makes this a little bit annoying to work with. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da. But let's try that. Oh, I'm on the multiple layers version. Whoops. I thought it was a little bit too weird. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ugh, no, I don't like that. Yeah, okay, so this is bothering me. I will take care of this later. Leave that in just for reference. I'm being too messy about this as well, which is not a good thing to be doing, but at this point I just kind of want it. This is something that I feel like should have already been done, and it's not, and I'm getting a little bit annoyed about it. Yeah, no. Oh, it's too thick now. No. Let me try thinning it out like this. Maybe that'll work. Somewhat. It's not the worst attempt. I guess. Yeah, now we just need to make this bottom bit. Okay, so just consider the fact this eye is supposed to be, needs to be a little bit more angled like that. Because I'm looking at it at an angle, right? And since eyes are spheres, right? Kind of an eyelid here, but here, right? This gets more rounded the higher of an angle we look at it from. So, yeah. Basically, if I consider that, it should be, is it fine? No, I think it's, is it a little low? Give me a second, let me just try something. That seems fine. Yeah, see, I think it's a little bit low, because I think this line's approximately straight, and then here, and then the high point here is... The high point is fine, it's just this low point is what's bothering me. Oh, no, it's not, because notice how this isn't the high point, this is the high point. It's actually a little bit higher, so I can just shift it up slightly. Just throw those away, and now video. Shift it up just a bit. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's better. Okay. This is so much easier when it's under, like, I had the same problem on paper. Posted it. It's very easy to see. And yeah, that was a lot more difficult. Like, I gave up solving it. Like, I didn't even try. Need to correct this eyelid a little bit now. Yeah, it's fine. As long as it doesn't get too in the way, it's not actually that, like, there's not really, there's a lot of wiggle room with how that eyelid can work. Why are the eyebrows so on such a different layer? I should label these, honestly. It's good etiquette, but I don't want it. It's too much work. Okay, so that's figured out. Are the ears fine? Yeah, I don't think they matter. Alright, now I gotta consider what... actually, before I consider that, I need to put a dagger in this hand, because I was supposed to do that, and I forgot. And I realized that after the recording was done. Which layer is that on? That's on this layer. Let me just put it on a different layer. I might just do it like this. Something like that. It's not exactly straight, but it doesn't have to be. It should be, actually. It's still so shaky. Oh my goodness. I have 0 line ability. Yeah, it's now needlessly thick. No, I don't like this diaper entirely. I'm gonna have to redo it. What can I? Is there maybe a design I can think of? If I think of something a little bit smaller. Like that. And then like that. And then I kind of go like that. And like that. I need to get, what's it called? A drawing glove. Because I am not using one right now and it's really getting in the way of my hands. Like, you usually don't notice it, but like when you're doing longer lines like that, it sucks. Something like that, and then I can just to test, I'm gonna just paint over this with no. It's fine, everything's fine. I just don't want to ruin the perfect hand that I drew, because it takes me a lot of effort to draw that, and I don't want to erase it for no reason. Because like if this is wrong, I'm going to be really mad if I like erased it. That's the fingers. Oh no. Actually, I can just erase. Do. Yeah, and see, so yeah, this doesn't layer over, which is a problem. So I've got to actually kind of layer this over like that, and then like that, essentially. Okay, I don't understand what's going on here. What? What is this line here? Is this on this layer? It's not. What is this line? What is this line? Okay, hold on, let me just take it out. Oh, I get what that line is. Okay, yeah, that's the other fingers, if you will. That's what I tried to make that at least. Maybe that's fine. It looks fine. It's not the worst. Let me just. Nope, wrong color. Although I don't have a lower bound to this knife. That. I'm gonna make some kind of design on it now. I don't know. I can't think of anything. I will think of something later. Give me a second, I need to check something. Yep. Okay, yep. For some reason, I just thought I didn't hit record, and that would have been really embarrassing. I don't like certain parts of this. I think this wrist is too thin. This is too long or too thin. I'm a little bit. I'm kind of debating which of them I think it's more likely to be. So no ribs, which is a problem, but honestly it's not going to be that big of a problem once I add the clothes. Let me just turn down this opacity. Oh, that's part of it. Oh, that's unfortunate. I did not plan this out. Okay, now clothing-wise, I need to think of something. So, what can I give this person? Like, I mean, I can give like a traditional. Okay, let me just get an ideas later. I can get like a traditional do da 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 da, right? Da 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 da, right? Something like that. That's the easy way out. It's the no imagination method. Let me think. What kind of interesting clothing can I create? Nah. This looks horrible. Hold on. I'm not really getting any ideas going. If I have like a turtleneck, like what am I doing? It's a horrible. Right, and it's kind of like something like that. I don't know. Do I want this to be casual or not? Came in with into this with like zero plan. I should have planned off camera, but I have not. This is taking too long. What can I do? I can. Look at this person and think that they might. Let me think about it. Something like that, and then two. Gotta add in these two. Nope, that's not how those pulls work. No. Hold on. Let me consider it. It should be. That's not good. These need to extend up higher. Why is it so small? These need to extend up way higher. Do. Nah. This is too obvious. Something like that, more or less. I think might be a slightly better idea for this. And then this needs to also kind of coalesce here now. It's another one of the issues that I've been kind of having, I think. Just add something here to make this a little bit more interesting of a shape. Something like that. And then, yeah, you need to consider that the fabric is going to get like layered over here. So it's going to get kind of like that. Here, like that. Something along these lines, I think. Is that? No, that's not how that works. No, it shouldn't work like that. The fabric should actually coalesce around here. Not here. So here actually should be a lot thinner. Here it should be a lot thicker. Do something like that. I guess. I don't know. This is very much on the fly. Okay. Too sloppy. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll just let the wrists be, because I think the clothing should cancel it out, hopefully. Not exactly that much. Should be kind of here, here. No, not that high. It should be kind of like here, and then here. Like that, maybe? I don't know if I like that. I might be wrong. I don't know. I think it is wrong. And one of the things that I can definitely see being wrong is that this right here kind of gives the vibes of like an empty cone, if you will. Like an empty half cone, rather than what it's supposed to be, which is a cylinder. So let me just try and see if I can fix that by kind of going here. Something like that, maybe? I think it's better, if anything. I don't know if it's exactly perfect, but you know, it's functional enough. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I like that. Okay, let me just kind of. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know. But whatever. It'll be fine. I'm sure of it. Nope. Something along these lines. Let me just go down to this layer and erase these bits here that are not supposed to be visible anymore. By the way, I did these collarbones wrong, and like I realized that also later, and I just forgot. I just remembered now that I what's it called? Sorry, no. What I mean is I saw that I messed up those collarbones like off camera, and then I forgot that I saw that, and then I forgot to fix them before I did all this, and now I don't want to change anything. So we're stuck with them. Technically speaking, it shouldn't matter that much, but like, you know, it also kind of does, because the foundation for the clothing is the body that it rests on, and if I don't do that right, I don't properly understand all the planes. Like, one of the things that I don't like about this is that like basically this all looks like it's happening from the front plane, but this is actually all top plane right here, which means that I did this a little bit wrong. But it's something that I will accept because I don't want to fix it anymore. What is this? Oh, it's a sternum. Yep. It's the sternum. Yeah, I just don't want to erase those beautiful hands. I'm not gonna redraw them. There's no chance. Like that. It still turned out a little bit more messy than I hoped. It'd be. Ooh, I now see what the issue is here. So yeah, first of all, let's erase this bit. Let's erase this bit. I now understand what the issue is here. This is way too thin, considering this. So it's got to be a lot thicker. Maybe not quite that thick. Hold on. Let me split the difference. Yep. Perfect. Gotta get this out of the way. This out of the way. Do. Alright. Fascinating. I don't know where that's from. Alright, now I gotta start thinking about thicker, thinner lines to make this a more dynamic thing. And maybe like shading or something. How long did this take me, by the way? Just out of sheer curiosity. This took me 34 minutes, not bad. Yeah, so yeah, just thick, thin lines and shading. How would I want to do that? I want to do that by okay, so oh yeah, also I kind of forgot to add folds here. I just realized. Folds would kind of go a little bit something like this. Give or take. And now, all right, time to do some dynamic stuff. Oh, this hair was so horribly done. Okay, let me just multiple layers this. I gotta clean this up a ton. I want to make this look presentable. I'm gonna smooth this out. Not like that. Gotta just smooth this out from this angle here. Although actually this might have not been that bad of an idea. I'm gonna smooth it out. There we go. Yep. That's supposed to be thicker. These right here are supposed to be thicker as well. It's supposed to be kind of like a supposed to make. I wanted to make this like a hood. I don't have any references about this in front of me, so this is not going to look that great. The goal is to draw like intuitively, but that's not something I can do. So it's a horrible thing to be doing, but you know. Ideally, I also want to use this time to clean this whole drawing up a little bit. Define where I have my actual lines and where I'm just being messy and rushed, if you will. Like rushing a little bit for some reason. I shouldn't be. I have so much time. Like I'm not working on a deadline or anything. Let me just try and like kind of have a thicker outline of the like the border of actual stuff. Do. I'm gonna clean this stuff up here. Now here, gonna clean this mess up. Here like that. Oh boy, all right, do. That's my leg is cramping. Ow. Okay. Do. All right, dope, incredible. Yeah, now let's just do the other side. Like that. It's a little bit messy, and it shouldn't have actually gotten the hair like that. This in general shouldn't just not be. No. Oh, look at that. It looks so messy. It shouldn't be. All right, and now this bit here. Nope. Alright, and now let me also just outline kind of like this outer edge of the hair here. Do Alright, now let's try adding in a little bit of more kind of dynamic lines, if you will. Do I don't know if this was a good idea. Yeah, can I talk about anything? Not really much for me to talk about. I mean, this is literally just all I'm kind of doing. I'm trying to get like back into a routine, so like I'm just kind of doing that every day, essentially. I would just kind of like try to be a little bit more active with my stuff. Right, I haven't actually like worked on that much besides my art for a while, and I should. It's genuinely a bad idea for me to just like only do this. I have other things outside of this that I need to be doing. I'm not. I might genuinely do a stream of me programming stuff. That might be fun. And then I think one of the things I kind of am like thinking about doing, right, is I noticed in like when I was at university, right, I noticed that a lot of people struggled with calculus concepts, right, and they didn't struggle in the sense that they couldn't like they didn't struggle in the sense that like they didn't know how to calculate stuff, right? Like they could get like a derivative of a function, right? But they struggled to kind of understand what they were actually doing and like what the actual application of that stuff was, right? And it wasn't because like there was like some issue, right, or anything. It was just that like they were straight up not explained the point of all of it, right? And I'm kind of thinking of maybe starting some kind of YouTube thing where I just kind of explain stuff like that. I don't know if it'll work, because I mean I'm not like a massive mathematician. I just kind of understand these concepts decently enough to the point where I can sort of I can sort of explain it. And people have said that I explain things like, you know, decently well, so, you know, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. Nope, that's too messy. Yeah. Been rewatching a bunch of Jujutsu Kaisen recently. And I mean, like, things there's like a season 3 coming out. Kind of excited for it. Thing about recently I just right before this I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen 0 because for some reason Crunchyroll rolled it out as if it was like some sort of new thing, and it's not. Like it's been on the site for a while, right? And specifically they rolled out the Russian dub as some sort of new thing, which again it's not. They had it on the site for a while. I watched it before. I need to close my windows. Someone's having a grill or something outside. The smoke is getting in my room, and I can't allow that to. I can't allow everything to smell like smoke in here. It's gonna be a problem. Well, something like that. I don't hate this by any means. I feel this is a very colorable thing. Like I don't know. Should I color it? I could. Yeah, but how long have I been recording for? 50 minutes, getting close to an hour. I don't think I'll have time to fully color this. I think this is a good stopping point, honestly. I don't think I can really do much else that's like not going to take an insane amount of time. I think I did most of the corrections that I kind of wanted to, and I've more or less finished it, if you will. What I still needed to kind of do is I still need to shade it, and maybe I'll shade that with color. I don't know, because like things, I need to learn color theory. I need to understand it because it's something I'm definitely lacking, and like it doesn't help. It's not a good thing that I don't know that. Like it's, I should just suck it up and learn it. So yeah, I'll probably maybe do that. I don't know. Um, hmm. We'll see. We'll see. I might literally just leave this here and like leave it as it is, or I might do it a little bit better. It depends on what looks good in the time lapse. So if you see it might be posting a time lapse, that might mean that I'm finished. But I mean, I think that I could also just like kind of still continue it even if I post a time lapse. But you know what? Not the point. Point is that I think I'm good for now. Thank you for watching, and yeah, have a great day. Bye.